It is Glock going Saudi. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Brazil Cone Racing League Round 5. I am Mark, your host. Last time we had the round of school shootings. This time you've got, you've got Brazil. Joining me is probably the worst idea of a co-com. It's your own Visser.
Yeah, thanks for having me here in the comms booth. It's my second time ever, but I wouldn't say I'm a bad commentator. Maybe, of course, yeah. SP said in the general chat, I will behave this time, so prepare you for that.
You better hope you behave, because we don't want to get a race ban unlike our friend Feral Fury. As you may not be seeing him here, he does have a race ban. Ladies and gentlemen, we are a bit late. I had some copying to do of an update, and unfortunately it took quite a while, so we are late. There is 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in qualifying. My timer is not it is correct properly. Thank you, Codemasters, for doing something right. Great update today. Currently in the Jesus on provisional pole with a 7.7. We have Bailiff while we are on board right now on a hot lap. Just invalidates, unlucky there. Bailiff and the Jesus easily the favorites going to this round, and they are currently P1 and P2.
Yeah, as you said, Indian G's and Bailiff in practice looking very quick. I also expect them to get the pole here. Also, Cyril Mar high up into the championship standings. Let's see what he can do. He's on the hot lap right now. Swinging the car nicely into the right hander here. Second gear of the third. Going into the last corner. Let's see how he moves that. He's 80 thousandths up. Now a straight to go. In the straight, it's all about the downforce. Some people choose to get higher wings to gain more time in the middle sector.
Get those 8.5 wings going.
Yes, and Mark across the line puts it up into P4. Nice lap, 8.1.
Yeah, 8.1. That puts him up to P4. As we have the Mercedes going slowly. Oh, is that Glock going slowly?
It's not Glock this time.
It is Glock going slowly. Alright, obviously, I almost got banned as a commentator last week for the sound, so we have to be a bit more ethical with the sounds now. So it's just the admins, you know, they don't want to get a race ban like as I was talking about our friend Feral. You can't see we're 19 drivers tonight because Feral's not here. Oh my, oh drone. So I was spectating Dro there, and I don't know what he was doing. He has cut the track completely.
He's lawn mowing.
Interesting line. Yeah, just lawn mowing there quickly. I hope he's not gonna do a lap on these tires. I hope he pits. Yeah. So basically, so we're back. Sorry for the delay, everyone, if you're still just getting into it here, but yeah. So, pole, we're looking at possibly, I say 7.4 is going to be pole. I said maybe 7.5, 7.4. I can see them making a huge improvement. Let's see, as MCF Harvey's going to cross the line, or to start a lap though. Or no, he has a lap, he goes P15. Oh, no, I'm dumb, he's starting a lap, okay. We'll stay on board with MUFC Harvey. Pole in tier 1 was done by the man himself talking with
ABS merchant
stunning 6.3. But yeah, this is tier 4. It is a short track, so the gap won't be as much as usual. Usually they're about 2 seconds off, but yeah, look at that, only a second off at the moment, a bit more than a second.
Yeah, they're doing a good job getting the lap times as close as possible. Yeah, who's your favorite gonna be for pole? Is it gonna be Indian Jesus? Is it gonna be Bailiff?
I'm calling Bailiff.
He just started the lap.
I think Indian Jesus had, we're going with Bailiff then. I think Indian Jesus has more practice in, but I think Bailiff is just naturally more experienced because Indian Jesus just went onto the wheel there.
To the wheel.
Yeah, Bailiff backs out. He
Bailiff
doesn't
backed
have a
off,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have a good sector 1. He was a 10.5 down, so that is not good for Bailiff. Get out of the way there for a lot of cars coming by.
Yeah, on this track it's easy to let a lap go and go again. You have the fuel to go for a second lap, so Bailiff is just taking it easy, saving the tires for that last run, and it's gonna go again for sure.
Yeah, a lot of fuel. I mean, there you have, with 5 kg, you have enough to do an out lap, hot lap, cool down lap, and another hot lap if you save it just right. So it's really key to put in those laps. I think probably the best method here, tested and worked, tried and tested, and has been successful. You really want to do a hot lap, cool down lap, and hot lap again. It is worth it to do, as we have the first retirement. That's mean man Moody. He's not going to go any faster. Yes. Yeah, it was in the pits, but he's not going to go any faster here. Bailiff takes a very your own line there. Let's see. Let's stay on board with Bailiff, let's go to Indian Jesus, who's a 10.5 down on his time, or up on his time. Let's see what he's gonna do here. That's a lot of time at 10.5 in just one sector. Can we be seeing the 7.4 coming? Takes it very nice there. Stay close to the curb here early on the power. You want to upshift to 4th. Rev out those gears. Brake early. Apex either, even more than apex. That's right. Early on the power. Full throttle here. You want to be full throttle. He does keep a full throttle. As you go into the last corner, down to 3rd, upshift to 4th. As Scott retires in the pits. I didn't see Indian Jesus' Delta, but it's looking good so far.
2.7 tenths up.
2.7 tenths up.
Full lap.
What's that? What's that? Oh, Indigenous is gonna come across the line. It's Professional Paul with a 7.41. Wow, that's a good lap.
Ooh, Bailiff, don't count him out yet. 1.3 tenths up going into the last corner. He needs to get a lot more time on this last straight here.
It is, because it's gonna be most of the last runs for most people. Let's see, can he get close? He's gonna get close, but I don't think it's gonna be close enough. It's looking like a P2, and he's a 10.5 off.
He gets close.
Not that bad, but look at the gap between just Bailiff and the others. I mean, Bailiff and Jesus and the others. Absolute cracking lap though from Bailiff. So MCF Harvey's gonna come across the line. Goes P7 just at 17,000 slower.
Haven't seen Pio split sector time.
Yeah, Pio
he
don't.
takes a weird line. He doesn't.
Oh, he's down. He's down on his time. Yeah, doesn't improve.
Ah, okay.
So next person across the line is gonna be. Yeah, not many left across the line now. Drone is done. Let's see Spider up. He's on a 9.9. Didn't look like he set a lap. Let's see who's gonna set. Lifts up there, and he's 1.2 seconds down.
Yeah, Aussie's on a lap. Asai was 80,000 up going into first sector. It doesn't look like he's on a lap now. Yeah, I think he's just making back to the pits. Yeah, he is half throttle. So is there gonna be anyone on the lap?
I don't think there.
Mar.
Is there anyone? I don't think there's I don't think there's anyone on the lap here.
He's 1.5 tenths up. Yeah, you can jump a lot of positions as the gaps are very close here.
I'm looking at Mar here. Let's see what Mar's gonna do as he comes close to the line. It's looking decent for Mar, you know, and he's gonna go P6. Very decent lap with a 7.9 just to get in. So, is the Alpine or sorry, not the Alpine. Wait, is anyone else on the lap? No. I think. I think it's over. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is qualifying. Your pole sitter with a 7.4 cracking lap. 7.4 there for Indian Jesus.
Lap.
Now, I hope, because we were seeing some 6.9s and 7 flats in practices. I hope it's that much slower than they were doing before, because there are no weather setup. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the race is full wet. It is going to be absolutely pouring. So I hope they tuned their setup a little bit, just to so it benefits them in the rain.
Yeah, we need to prepare for a race with a lot of corners probably. Yeah, this track in the full wet conditions, very hard track to control. Couple of high speed corners where the rear can easily step out. Yeah, so we hope they can keep it clean in the race. Yeah, let's see how the start goes. A lot of cars bunching up into turn 1. So yeah, we're gonna see how that play out.
Indeed, and so I want to ask you, Yaron. So, as a person being so horrible in the rain like yourself, how treacherous can those conditions be?
Yeah, it's one bit of throttle too much, and the car can step out and spin. So yeah, we're gonna see those drivers perform with all they have. Gonna see who has the most car control, who is the most confident, and those guys will step up in this race. So yeah, it's really gonna be an interesting one. Also, Indian G started for pole position here in the rain
Yeah,
is
look at that
is
top
very
10 there.
nice.
Sorry, I forgot to mention the top 10. So Indian Jesus on pole with 7.4, which by the way is equivalent to P2 in Division 3. We also have Bailiff in P2. Scotty, who retired in the pits a little bit early, takes P3, but 4.5 tenths behind Indian Jesus. I mean, what a pole up there from Jesus. Cami in P4, Pio in P5. Mar in P6, Craig in P7, MEC Harvey in P8, Ozzy in P9, and Shaden in P10 to round out the top 10. That is a very, very English top 10, I must say, as most of the grid is English here, except for the Scotsman in P3 and Jesus, obviously the German man in P1.
Yeah, so there's at least a Scotsman doing well here. CRL Freefall not having the best qualifying, but we know Scott.
Yeah, we know Scott as. Oh
Oh,
wow,
excuse me, I
these
saw it wrong, but yes, Scott is in P3. I didn't even know this story. Amazing qualifying there from Scott.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's in the horrible qualifying. He's in P3.
I saw the Greg P. I thought, or the SWJ. I
Oh
thought it was
my,
Red Bull.
these conditions. Oh no. I'm scared.
Uh,
I'm scared.
okay, this is
This is gonna
so
be very
wet on the
fun.
track.
This is gonna be very,
Drone
very
already
fun.
disqualified from the formation lap.
Yeah, his tires are not gonna be nice on the start. Oh my, these
that's not
conditions,
gonna be a nice
puddles
one.
everywhere. Wow.
So
We have some people in the chat rooting for everyone. So we have Origin Gamma saying it was that's pole position baby, the famous saying of a certain person called Ariel Mark. That would be me. Whitey Cobes, I think that's Wild Dog, saying that Div 4 pole time would be P2 in Division 3. That is insane. Matt Rowney says this is Scotty's race, so he's rooting for Scott. And we have a Olivia Bartley that says, come on Matt Rowney, rooting for Matt. So yeah, we'll see what he can do there. Matt Rowney starts, where is he starting?
P6.
P6. Ooh,
Yeah,
alright.
we're gonna see how he's gonna do. Cars coming up to the last straight now, readying up the tires for the start. You want to get them nice up to temperature so you get more grip from the line.
Yeah, you need as much grip as you can get, honestly, in these conditions. It's absolutely horrible. The weather is forecasted to be the whole race, but it's supposed to get a bit lighter during the race, so we might see a change to inters. We'll have to see, because the conditions are absolutely horrible now as the cars are lining up on the grid. Drone already there, not gonna be a good start. Famous number 69 of the Ferrari getting on the grid.
A lucky number maybe for Indian Jesus. We're gonna see how it's gonna play out.
Jesus. Ferrari on pole, followed by the Alpine, followed by the Scotsman in the Red Bull. We're gonna be on board, I think. Let's go on board with Scott, probably P3 best POV here, or we'll go P4 actually with Cami. Let's see. Oh, Cami, we didn't even mention him, got a great qualifying in after. By the way, he had an error in his controller. He was only going to 95% throttle. Anyway, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. It's lights out and away we go. The lights weren't on for long, but Scott looked like it got a good launch. Bailiff is almost in the wall as Indian Jesus keeps P1 here. Not the best start for Bailiff, almost sends in the wall as they almost touch Bailiff and Indian Jesus. And Cammy trying to go around the outside of Scott and he makes it work. Cammy up into P3. Top 3 stay the same except Scott is slowly falling. Here comes MFC Harvey, got a smashing start coming up on PO.
At the back they kept it relatively clean, everyone took it nice and slow into turn 1. Now we can see Reverend Melvin and Shaden fighting it out for P11.
A lot of
Reverend
people
Melvin
changing
getting the
positions
edge.
here. Oh, and the yellow
Mars
flags,
from
that's
NPO,
Mar and
NPO.
Pio. Oh no.
What happened there? I think they hooked rear and front tire going into the left hand of turn 6.
Mars' wing looks to be okay. Pio's wing looks to be okay, so let's hope they're both fine. As you have some positions changing, that's me Mahmoudi on Scott, who gets ahead. Great move from me Mahmoudi. Let's see, already quite a big gap opening up here. These conditions are not nice at all. Look at all those puddles on the floor. It was actually a great surprise that there wasn't too many crashes, as Scott is just falling
Scott is
down the
losing
order.
place.
Oh, and a spin for MFC Harvey. That's not what you want to see, as he got a great start, but it's now spun, and that looks like it was MFC Harvey going slowly.
Very
Indeed,
unfortunately
Jesus.
for Harvey. He was
Yeah.
up 4 positions at the start. He won the most positions at the start.
Oh, and Drone left the
Unfortunate spin
session.
there.
Oh, and Harvey I think spun again. Oh no, these conditions are not suiting him at all. If
Scott
you
going
can
into
get an
pits.
invite to if you can get an invite to Drone, if possible, please, as he has left the
Yes,
session.
I'll invite him.
So top 3 already, 2.2 seconds clear. But look at Ozzy, the famous son and father combo in P2, P4 right now. Let's see if they can make something work. Obviously they're gonna have probably the best chemistry on the grid. I hope they're in the same party. As we'll see, they may not be teammates, but they are teammates in IRL. So we'll see what they can do.
So Scott, when I saw in the background when I'm fighting Drone, I saw Scott changing wing
Oh
in
yeah, he is.
P19 with a very large gap to Harvey.
I'm
But
guessing
in these
that's
conditions,
why.
a safety car is nearby, so it's all to play for him. I hope he continues
It's
and
true.
keeps going.
Harvey just getting a 3-second type is not the race he wants to remember at the moment, but there's still 34 laps remaining, as we've only been 2 laps. We're about to be 3 laps in. Look at the gaps opening between each other. The track is not that easy to overtake. It is great for battling, but it's not the best. And MFC Harvey spins again. That is just, I'm sure he just wants to get into the pits and retire right now, but keep it out. You never know. As we have some people fighting, here's the top 3, and here we go. Reverend Melvin's gonna try and go down the inside of Shaden. Thinks better of it. That is a very, very optimal place to go for a dive bomb, but oh, Shaden goes a bit wide. Here comes MFC Harvey. He's gonna try and go for a move. Overtake is not on Shaden. Oh, it is on now. Here we go. Shaden's gonna stay ahead though. With these rain conditions making it just super hard, as MFC Harvey spins again there and is just stuck, and he's almost gonna get lapped already. It's only lap 3.
Look at Ash, very close.
Yeah, look at Ash, too close, as he breaks
in.
into him. Oh, we almost caught it. He
Oh.
almost caught it. Ash broke way too late there and hit the back of Reverend Melvin. I don't think he has damage. It was quite a light tap, but just broke
His wing
way
looks
too
clear,
late.
yeah, but
His wing
you can
looks
see
clear.
contact in those conditions
And
are
Harvey
just fatal.
spun again. Harvey has been lapped. It's
Oh,
oh
and he spun
no,
again.
no, he's spun again.
Yeah,
sorry.
he's not having the best race.
Yeah,
is
he's not having the best. I'm sure he just wants to retire on track at the moment. But yeah, he's just
He's
not
waiting for
finding the
everyone to
grip he
pass.
needs. The interval is not working. As here.
Yeah, I have no delta as well.
Oh, but Cammy, look how Cammy
Cammy.
closes to Bailiff, yeah. Cammy, I hope Cammy has his controller issues sorted, because it was really keeping him behind, as he is very close here to Bailiff. Don't use overtake in the corner. You can spin. Bailiff doesn't even need, Cammy doesn't even need the slipstream, as Bailiff almost lets him by, but he's gonna try and stick around the outside. Not gonna happen in these conditions, as Cammy takes P2.
Yeah, very weird from Bailiff to not use the overtake there, as in these conditions it's very hard to overtake. He could have put up more of a defense, but yeah, maybe he's going to get Cammy later on in the race.
In these conditions,
Cammy
you can
doing very well.
absolutely. Yeah, Cammy is doing really well. He's, I mean, look at Jesus though, 3 seconds clear of the opposition. I mean, absolutely insane. My interval is just not working at the moment, so I can't tell except for the minimap who's battling. As we have, I was about to say Cammy is looking real nice at the moment. P2.
Ooh, look at Scott Gay and Maverick going for P10. Scott Gay faked dive into turn 10 or 11, I believe. But yeah, it compromises exit into the next corner, so maybe Greg's game.
Oh, hold up here. Bailiff is back past Cammy. Look at this. They're going to make it 3 wide into turn 1. As Cammy, I don't know what happened to him, but he's lost the position to Bailiff. And here comes the son of Bailiff. He's not messing around. He says, I want to get to dad and let me get close to him. Ozzy, these are going to try and make a move on Cammy. Be careful on that overtake mid corner. You can slip easy. As Cammy is going to try and go for a move on Bailiff. He's going to send one down the inside. No, he thinks better of it. Ooh, it's getting close here as Scott Gay is going to be challenging Mar. Mar's going to be challenging Spider up here as he's just a tenth behind him. But look behind you, you've got Ash. Is Ash going to try and make over a double overtake? They're going to go side by side. Mar, they're going to give space to each other. So he's almost forced off track. And who's that spitting? That's Harvey, who just came off the pit.
Yeah.
MC Harvey just came off the pit. Spider up almost spun there after they made slight wheel contact, and Spider up got a bit afraid, I think, and just had to back out. It is raining hard. You need to be using your ERS though. It is very, very easy to generate ERS.
Yeah, Harvey.
On this track.
Kemi goes really wide. RC is already side by side with him.
Oh, here we go. They're both going to be using overtake here. Watch out, watch that overtake. It is treacherous conditions. It looks like it's going to be...
battery.
Oh, look at this. Look how close they are. Kemi's going to have the inside line, but Ozzy's almost going to get ahead, and he is going to get ahead. The man with a plan into P3 as he gets a bit of oversteer though. Watch out. Oh, we have a spin. That's the Red Bull of Scott. Unfortunate for Scott there, as we have the car of Harvey coming out of the pits. But watch out, Kemi I think got a bit of a bad exit. He's 9/10 behind Ozzy now. Look at this.
Krego goes almost into the back of it.
Almost
go. He goes very wise.
Ooh, almost spins. And here comes Shaden. The McLaren's looking really fast right now after a very, very good result last week with a 2-4. And that's those yellow flags. That's Harvey's car. Just that's having a nice time. As I've almost caught the mean man Moody almost spinning there. Right to catch my breath.
Maverick
Jesus
just was
Christ.
side by side with Scott Gay. Didn't make the move stick, but he was really close to making one. Also Greg's Game Center. Oh, he almost runs into the back of Maverick. Keeps the car going. But yeah, the battle for P10 also one to watch out for. We can see, oh, Ash goes for a spin. Ash and Mar, and he lost his front wing. Ash and Mar made contact.
Oh no, not something Ash wanted after, I think he didn't have the best race last week either. So, I mean, look at this. Look at the German Indian Jesus, 5 seconds clear of Bailiff. I mean, there's nothing you want more at the moment. Ozzy, 7/10 behind his father, and we have Shaden, the second McLaren. Oh, he's just got a penalty there. That's the first penalty of the thing. And who spun on the straight there? That's Mar. He spun on the straight almost. Ooh, unfortunate. Very fortunate. His wing didn't come off. He's gonna spin the pits. I saw that too fast. I knew that was too fast immediately. Ash also goes to pit for a new wing. As we have some more yellow flags. That's the Aston Martin of P.O. P.O. was in such good qualifying position, but it's going for a few spins at the moment.
So, if we watch now, Averell, Mean Moody up 8 positions after the start, after 7 laps. Also, OCRL, big winner with 6 positions up. He's doing very well. He's catching his father. 8/10 is the gap now.
P.O. is going for a few more spins. These conditions are absolutely treacherous. Nothing. You cannot make a single total mistake. And I know that might be difficult for some drivers here, but some are experienced. This is Cone Division 4, maybe the slowest division, but don't count them out on being some pacey lads. They can be fast sometimes, they can be fast many times. We've seen them just do some absolutely great times, as we saw pole position was a 7.4 there, and Shaden gets very wary on the throttle.
Yeah, we can see Shaden trying to use the battery and close up to Craigo. The gap's still 6/10, but they're gonna be bunched up by Kemi, Craigo, and Shaden all very close. Gonna fight for position soon, and we can just see Indian Jesus run away with it. Yeah, he's doing such a great job in P1, controlling the pace, getting into his rhythm, and I think he's even gonna let P.O. right now.
Oh, we have yellow flags. Who's that going for a spin? That is the... Oh, that is Ash. Yeah, Ash. Yeah, just some people just not finding the grip they need on these hard compound tires. Not at all. It does look like it is still wet weather. There are a lot of puddles on the floor, and the rain is coming down quite a bit. As we have the second penalty of the session, as Drones look like he's gonna go in for a move on Maverick. He makes it stick. I don't know what happened there. It was but Drone just made it through there. 5/10 here.
Is,
look at this. Look at this train.
Nice positions now.
Oh, Ozzy. What happened to Ozzy? He was 5/10 behind Bailiff, but now is 2.6 seconds behind Bailiff. I think he almost went for a spin. Luckily he caught it, and now, but look at these three behind each other as Craigo makes a mistake, and Shaden's gonna go for it now on that mistake. Look how close he is, Shaden. You have 97% ERS, you better be using, and he is using. Get in that slipstream, get ready for a dive bomb. There's one time to make it, it's now. He's left the inside open. Is Shaden gonna go for it? No, he's gonna think, I'm gonna get a better line to turn 2 and go for it there. And that's what he's doing as they make contact. And Craigo stays ahead, but they're still close together. It's still time for this. Get in the slipstream. Overtake on. Craigo's doing the same. Is he gonna go for a move? He is closing in, but no, I don't think he should go for a move there, and he doesn't do it. As Shaden stays in P6.
Ooh, look at Wolfman, very close behind everyone. Mean Moody. He's using the overtake, trying to force a move.
Oh, Wuban's disconnected. Wuban's disconnected. He has an X on the screen. Yeah, there goes Scott to him. Yeah, see if you can get an invite to him. Shaden 2/10 behind Craigo. He's actually pushing him to the limits as he almost destroys the rear there of Craigo. Craigo not finding a lot of traction here in Sector 2. It is a very wary place for traction, and the rain doesn't make it any better, does it?
Yeah, the rain, you can just see now that some drivers really struggling to keep it on the asphalt. But you can also
flags!
see some people.
Oh no! Who's that?
No.
That's Ash, who's retired on the main straight, and that's a VSC.
Can change into a safety car.
It is good, it is good, it does. It has changed
to
a full safety car. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Is anyone gonna box the full wets? And no one's going to box, I think. The full wets, I think they can make it the whole race. It depends. Actually, I didn't see the predicted strategy. I'll wind back to the formation lap on the screen. But the predicted strategy, I did not see it.
Okay, Energies and Bailiff are allowed to pass safety car. I thought maybe they can't, but just about they could. So now they have the options to pit for new full wets or inters, but I don't think it will be because there are a lot of puddles on the track. Yeah, they have the decision now to put on a fresh set of wet tires. So we'll see what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I cannot seem to find the predicted strategy, unfortunately. So it usually comes up, but it hasn't come up yet. Usually when it is raining, it is one stop. Wubang is back in the session, thankfully, as he has a safety car to save him. Usually, oh, look at this safety car. Okay, yeah, people are skipping it. Okay, I see. I'm surprised they weren't behind it already, actually. That's a bit weird.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Energies and Bailiff came out behind the safety car when the safety car came out of the pits, but they still were allowed to pass them, so...
Yes, there is, and everyone except the Maverick, thank you Daniele for telling me, so everyone except Maverick is on the wets. Maverick has pit for new inters, let's see how they do. Safety car in this lap!
Ooh, that's quick. Wait,
what?
What is going on?
Oh no.
Wait, what the fuck just happened?
Keep the swearing to a minimum, but safety cars in the, ladies and gentlemen, were green flags.
Okay,
this lobby is, there's a spin off, so I think that's Scott, it is Scott. Yeah. Green flags apparently, but we're racing again? Okay, I can't see, I can't see the interval, but okay. This is very, very, very strange. That's not a good safety car. The game is not having fun, is it?
No, it's a weird game glitch. We're getting new glitches every day.
Yeah, new glitches every update. Codemaster is at its finest.
That's what you can say. Yeah.
I did see the predicted strategy, by the way. It is a one stop. So the predicted strategy is a one stop. It usually says no stop, but if it's possible, it might not be possible this time. The predicted strategy is one stop, lap 18 to 25. You want to stop for a new set of wets. And the two stop is also possible, but you have to box lap 12 to 25 and then 24 to 35. So yeah, two stop is possible. The safety car probably came out almost at a perfect timing to box for a new two stop, but did not stay outside, did it? As Energies is now 6 seconds clear of Bailiff. As you have some people trading positions. That's Ice Scott Gay gets past me man Moody. Also, Let's see Maverick. Actually, Maverick is on the inters. Let's see what how he's doing. I doubt he is going fast.
I've been on board with him. He's really struggling under braking. He's trying not to lock up the tires. But on his delta, he was, I think, 2/10 up on his PB for a sector. Might be the overtake that he used. But no, he's 3/10 up on his lap. I think he's making the tires work. There's a spinner. It's Scott again.
Oh, it's
Scott went for a spin again in the middle sector. Tricky corner on the exit.
Scott's teammate with a race ban, and Scott not doing well himself either. As Maverick is actually at 10 slower, so a 122.7, where the rest are all setting 121s and 120s, and that's another spinner. That's going to be Mean Man Moody, who's going for a spin. He might have, and he does have wing damage, so Moody has spun somewhere. Nice. Yeah, no, nice.
Maverick
retired. Is that going to be another safety car? There are no cars on there, but it is a full course safety car. I hope it's going to be a proper safety car this time. But it has come out at the perfect time to box for new wets if you're gonna do the one stop. And there we go. There's PO in. Anyone else gonna follow? No. Only Scott's gonna follow him.
Yeah, we can see the car of Maverick on the inters, really struggling to keep it on the track. I just switched off his on board when he crashed, so a bit unfortunate. But yeah, he lost it out of turn 3 on the exit. I think he planted the throttle down a bit too early and hit the right wall. Unfortunate crash for him. Brings out the safety car, and we will hope it will stay out this time. I think it's at least standing still now, waiting for the leader. So might be positive, but yeah, we never know with Codemasters, do we?
No, we never do, And safety car is letting people by again. No. Look at that! Look where it stopped, and it didn't stop Jesus. Oh no, Codemasters, what are you doing?
No, we need to see now if Jesus has to follow the safety car now this time when he comes around turn 3.
Yeah, I mean the safety car is stopped, thank God. So I
Better than last time.
I think yes, they are gonna have to stop behind it this time. They should have stopped behind it the first time, but we'll see what happens now. As we're finally getting some intervals here. Yeah, there's Indian Jesus goes into the pit. Don't break too hard. No, I think he's good. Indian Jesus, here we go. Indian Jesus for the one stop. Bailiff stays out, so he's going to take the lead of the Grand Prix here. And Ozzy, though, his son, is going to go in. A little father-son strategy here. One's going to box, one's going to go in. So Indian Jesus box for a new set of wet tires. Don't forget, the predicted strategy is one stop. So, I mean, you can try to make a no-stop work, because as some of you may know, you can do a no-stop in the wet conditions.
Yeah, in the wet the tires wear out more, or not that easily.
They have stopped behind the safety car this time, thank God. So Bailiff is gonna stop, but look at this now, because Indian Jesus is gonna be an absolutely tire advantage here. 13 laps newer set of compound tires, and no one besides him and Ozzy have pit for a new pair, except for the lads at the back.
Yeah, Ozzy as well in P7 right behind Energies on the fresh set of tires.
I mean,
so we're gonna
Jesus.
go and see what that new grip will bring to them, and how easily they're gonna get through the field.
I mean, Indian Jesus, fastest. He was easily the fastest man on the grid race pace wise, as he had a 6-second gap. And he's on 13 lap newer tires, so this is going to be interesting with the pace from this man's going to come.
Yeah, I expect Jesus to make some nice moves when the safety car reset happens. Yeah, he needs to watch out for his front wing, because in these conditions, side-by-side racing can be more difficult. It is more difficult from that. And yeah, as the driver Jesus is, we know him from Vision 1 when he was on the pad. Yeah, he's a good driver side by side. Yeah, he now only needs to do it on the wheel. I think he can do it.
Indeed, yeah, we knew him first. We knew him first time, didn't we? In Tier 1. Indeed, Jesus was a class lad to race with.
A race winner in D1 as well. He won the season opener in Bahrain, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Won a race before me.
It's not that hard, is it?
It is with me apparently, because 3 seasons in and no race win. So,
yeah, but 2 pole positions in. It's going well
Yeah,
for you.
yeah, 2 pole positions in. Here we go.
So will the safety car come in this lap? I don't know. There's a lot of cars having to catch up. Who's that Ferrari? Is it Zero Ma? Who's very far behind? Yeah, he is. He's on the main straight. He's pushing to catch the safety car queue. I'd say it will stay in for one more lap. Box for new tires. So yeah, you can see all the lads in the back. They have nothing to lose. So yeah, they will. They put on a new set of wet tires to get more grip. Try to make their way up to the top positions. But yeah, as you said, the one stop very easy in the wet. So I wouldn't say Bailiff, Cammy, Craig or that lads are a big problem.
Let's see if Bailiff can get a good start here. I'm sure he's gonna be saying go to Ozzy when he starts, so Ozzy can get a good start on Jesus, which is just what he wants.
I'd say Bailiff
look at the
is
McLarens though.
counting.
McLaren's in a great position. They got a great result last week and they're looking for a great result this week.
McLaren's doing very well. Aussie on the new tires. At Shaden also just making the moves in the beginning part of the race, and now he's in a good position to try and hold that.
He's been behind Craigo for quite a while. I'm surprised he didn't get past him. Craigo was defending great there, as they had some nice side-by-side action, but I'm sure Shaden will eventually get past and push to the limit. As Cammy, hopefully he's found his ground back now after he had great pace in the beginning. Let's see what he can do on Bailiff. As,
yeah, I'm happy for...
boxes. Ooh, interesting. Scotty boxes for intermediates. The rain is the same, and the puddles is on the floor, so I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's saying that, hey yo, it's fine, the track is gonna get interweather anytime now soon, so I'm gonna box for some inters. I guess okay, you can do that. It's a risk, because at the moment it is wet weather, so will this benefit him in the end, or is it just gonna put him from P16 to even worse?
He can't go worse, so that's one thing Scotty can keep in mind.
Well, he can't fall behind the train, so there's always
yeah,
worse.
that's nah, but Scott on the Inters, he has nothing to lose. As a driver, he does know the game very well. So maybe everyone's caught sleeping here, and Scott is gonna be overtaking everyone. We'll see how it's gonna play out. Also, what I was gonna say, I'm happy for Cammy. His controller problems are solved, and you can take it over for the reset now. Safety car in this lap.
Yeah, safety car in this lap, and Scott and Pio are lapped, by the way. So yeah, I guess there is a risk he's doing there. So Bailiff is gonna take his sweet time as you should. Slipstream is OP, but not really in the rain. As he's off, there we go. He goes a decent jump on Cammy. Cammy got one on each other. Here goes Ozzy. Ozzy is gonna challenge Indian Jesus into the line as we have yellow safety cars side by side. Here they go. Ozzy's are gonna get past Indian Jesus. No, Indian Jesus goes very, very, very deep. As here they go. Side by side. Jesus is spun, and that's Indian Jesus in the wall.
Oh, what a disaster! Indian Jesus from leading the race by 6 seconds, dominating. Now to spinning out. He had a weird line coming into turn 2, lost it on traction and hit the wall. Very unfortunate.
He did, yeah, that was very, very unfortunate there, as we have a lot of cars going with side-by-side action here with each other, and that's just what Ozzy just perfectly wanted. He does have a penalty, but I mean his pace is looking very, very fine here, as we had a great restart. But Indian Jesus, the worst of it all, was in an absolutely great position.
Cyril, quickly gaining on Reverend Melvin. The new wet tires doing bits for him. Let's see if he is going to be able to make moves very soon. Reverend Melvin not having the best of exits. I think Oz is going to set one up into turn 1, uses the battery, tucks into the slipstream Reverend Melvin. He's gaining very quickly. They're going to go side by side into turn 1. Is Reverend Melvin defending? He's defending the inside. And Aussie is opting to go for the outside. Let's see them go side by side. Aussie breaks very
and a huge crash on the straight. And that's going to be another safety car.
Side by side.
Oh, and they touched while the safety car came out. I hope they don't get a 5-second pen to each other. No. That was a
What
huge
happened
car.
to
I saw it on
Mimuri?
the minimap. I saw it on the minimap. I think the Red Bull of Scott is okay because he spun as well. Let's see his wing here.
I think he still has his wing.
I can't see because this game.
It's too high. Yeah, he does have his wing. So Scott with no damage, but still a lap down. So another safety car mark. We're only 17 laps in.
I mean,
3
Jesus is back
cars.
in it already. Jesus is back in it, and they're both gonna box here. They're gonna come out of the box in new sets of wet, so they're thinking it is gonna stay wet here. Scott spun the straight, so I'm sure he's gonna go back to the wets, as clearly the traction wasn't enough. Oh.
Yeah, don't count any G's out there. We know how quick he is.
We know his pace.
Yeah, from P13 he has got a lot of work to do now. But yeah, the race is long. We're only 18 laps in. We're hoping to see a bit more racing laps now after all of the safety cars. But
yeah, we are just halfway done. This is a long race, ladies and gentlemen.
Reverend Melvin going into the pits. I think he's going for a new set of wets, or is he going for the inters? I don't think the inters are ready. Let's see what he thinks. Size are gonna be
4 people box here. Let's see what they do.
Oh, it's gonna the inters are coming out. Well, I don't know
So
what driver what. I
Melvin-
saw the inters coming out.
Melvin is on wets.
Greg schemes and
Drone is
opting
on
for the
wet.
inters.
Yeah, Greg, 1 out of 3 boxed is on the inters. Let's see what he can do here. As Scott has boxed, by the way. Or no, he didn't box, sorry, he just stayed out on the inters. So he thinks they're still going to be the right tire. He thinks the rain's going to get lighter. I mean, with these 2 safety cars, they're giving them time. With these 2 safety cars, they are giving them time for the rain to get lighter. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, the penalties also 3 second time pins for Shaden, Aussie, Scott, Mar, Spider Rob, and Pio. So yeah, 3 seconds of time added onto the end result. It's not gonna be very nice, but in the rain the gaps are a little bit bigger, so it won't have as big of an effect as it would have in the dry. Yeah, you never know what Bailiff, Kemi, Grego will do. Will they get a penalty as well? The track is well known for its penalties, as you have to cut a lot of the track very close to invalidation. So we're gonna see what happens there.
No.
Didn't see it. No, I don't think so.
There are some cars that still need to catch up there, and one of them being actually Indian Jesus, or is that no? Who's at the back there? It is
yeah, Indian Jesus.
Seems to catch up to the pack here, taking his sweet time.
Yeah, Pio and Scotty Rival are in the pack. But yeah, a lap down. So we have P1 Bailiff until Indian Jesus in the train fighting for positions on the same lap. Yeah, we can see maybe Scott and Pio can unlap themselves. Maybe they can't. It's gonna be close. The safety car will definitely come in this lap, so we're gonna see the drivers start warming the tires again and ready to go.
Oh, this has been a cracking race so far. We have got. Oh, is it just me, or is the rain looking a tad lighter? Just a tad.
There's still puddles on the track, but
there is still puddles on the track. But no, the thing is, when there's no puddles at all, it's just that's just plain up inters. I think with just a little
I'd say
bit.
the inters and wets are at least closer to each other. I don't think. Yeah, look at the spray though, Mark.
What's the gap? What's the gap between the inters and the wets?
What do you mean, like?
What's the gap between the inters and the wets? Like, what's the difference? So you know, like between the inters and the soft, it's like 10 seconds. What's the inter to wet gap?
It really depends on the weather conditions. In full wet, yeah, the inters won't work at all. You won't get temp in them. They won't get rid of the water. But yeah, we're going back to racing.
Yeah, we're going back to racing here. Bailiff. Oh, Bailiff's gonna go early. Caught Cammy sleeping. Oh no, he almost caught him sleeping. Bailiff, I don't know what happened to him. He's not going full throttle or something. But Cammy almost got a bad start. But at 10th and a half, behind, here comes Ozzy down the inside. He's gonna hit his own. No, that was Shaden. Shaden
Shaden, what did he do?
Completely miscalculated his braking. As Scott gets a penalty, oh my word, came in like an absolute rocket, like Kriat on Sebastian Vettel in China. That was a huge, very, very lucky. He did not take out, I don't know who he was aiming for. Here comes
I think Cammy escaped an incident there. He still has his wing, as does Frigo and Aussie, so they survived that luckily. Yeah, Shaden now in P13 with 8 seconds of penalties. I think does he have his wing broken? Should have.
He should have, yeah. Look at Jesus already up to P10. Jesus already back up to P10. Yeah, the gap is opening slightly, but they are keeping their gap slowly. As Ozzy's gonna go on Craigo for making a mistake. Here comes Ozzy. I think Ozzy. Oh, is your more yellow flags? Who's that? Please hold me, Jesus.
I think it's
the Wuban.
Theo.
It's Wuban.
Theo's one.
Oh, both of them going down few positions. Now Craigo lifting off a bit too much. Here comes Ozzy down his inside. They're gonna go side by side into turn 1. Who's gonna come out ahead? I'd say it's gonna be Ozzy's. We get a great camera angle here. Who's gonna brake later? It's gonna be Ozzy, and Ozzy is gonna take P3 back.
Look at Shaden though. Shaden now going into turn 1. Will he hit his braking point? Spider. Oh, he makes a very nice switchback.
Oh, beautiful.
He gets past Spider up. What a move from Shaden.
At the cost of another penalty though, but a beautiful switchback. Oh no, Jesus in the pits again.
Oh, he broke his wing
changing
again.
his wing. Oh, and he goes on an
Still don't count about the safety car. Can still come in at the end of the race, but yeah. In the G's, I think he hit the pit wall. Did he? Does he have wing damage?
No, I think he's okay.
He escaped that one.
Yeah, but don't forget
Almost
this game, even green wing damage, so that's not visible, can affect you highly.
Yeah, every damage bit will cost you a significant time of or significant lap time. Jesus. Yeah, light green damage in this game or sidepod damage, it all lose you maybe even a second a lap. In real F1, a bit of wing damage, you can still drive fast, but on the game it's very hard to keep the pace up. Yeah, luckily for NEGs to escape with no front wing damage and see if you can catch back up. 22 seconds.
Yes, we have Shaden. Yeah, I thought so. Shaden boxes. Sorry for the yawn there, but I think he has wing damage. Oh no, he's serving a 5-second time, but he doesn't wing damage. Shaden boxes for Inters.
Interesting.
Yeah, the conditions look the same. Puddles and the rain is coming down hard. Yeah, the rain is just coming down hard. Oh, who have I caught in a spin there? Oh, it's Scott who loses his wing. Scott not having the race he wanted. Red Bull in the mud. Aston Martin not getting any good points here either. This is not just fun for anyone. Yeah, Scott has wing damage. Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna box to box to retire.
Yeah, very important. But P15 still gonna be a point if he brings it home. More points than Farrell has scored in this race.
And Ozzy was P4, now P3, and looking P2. P2 looking real nice at the moment. Does he want to make it a nice father-son one too? I sure want to see it. I want to see them battle it out. But
he's gaining a lot of chemistry. Is he gonna go for it?
No, too far.
Too far.
Yeah. Cammy not really caring that Ozzy's behind him right now. He's just going in his nice old little pace. As Ice Scott game makes a little mistake, and Reverend Melvin gets a pen. That's not something nice. And Ozzy, coming in. Yeah, I have to say though, Ozzy, he is looking in a good position. Don't forget, there's Ice Scott Gay, there's Craigo, there's Cammy and Bailiff, who haven't boxed. They have not boxed yet. Will they box? I don't know. I don't know how their tires are looking. But the suggested strategy is either a 2-stop or a 1-stop. And usually when the 2-stop is an option, the no-stop is almost impossible. So
You can just see RC having the grip advantage, so 14 lap younger tires. Kami's struggling and he almost hits it, he's right behind him.
He's right behind him. All Ozzy needs now is a good exit in the next corner and he has Cami easy. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Ozzy breaks about the same time, but look at Cami. Cami goes deep. They touch slightly, and I think that affected Ozzy. Where Ozzy's not gonna get him now on the straight. He's not gonna get him using overtake in the corner. Be careful. I always hate seeing that and doing that. Scott Gay is gonna try and go for an overtake here on Craig, or they're gonna go side by side. No. Is Scott gonna send one down the inside? He's only a 10 behind. He is gonna try and send one down the inside. Craigo and Scott Gay are gonna go side by side, but Craigo's having none of it as he gets better traction of the corner and keeps P4. Great defending there from Craigo. We have seen some great defending from him in general this race, as he was defending from Ozzy before and Cami. Oh, but look at that! Scott Gay sends one right down the inside, sends Craigo a bit wide, but Craigo once again keeps P4. And look how close Ozzy is.
Cami going defensive, Ozzy is right behind him, 2/10. Cami going defensive again, he's really fighting for that position. Of course he's gonna be doing that, but Ozzy should be able to make a move anytime soon.
Oh, that's Scott is gonna box. Scott, I think, is gonna box the retire here, as those inters are clearly not working.
I wouldn't say that, because Greg has gained 3/10 on this lap on Matt Rowney.
Yeah, but look at that. Matt Rowney is just for the position where him and Drone are fighting. Could be because they are fighting, but Matt Rowney is up into P6. Ozzy once again cannot.
The inters are starting to work.
I don't know, I don't know, because they are fighting. That's why the gap is closing a bit. But Ozzy once again, I don't think he's gonna be enough for the overtake. Actually, hold up. Look at this. He's gonna try and stick one around the inside. Goes Ozzy as they touch wheels again. These guys cannot stop touching. Pun intended. As Ozzy is gonna get a nice overtake here. No, he's not gonna get the traction to do
the corner and watch out.
Watch out! Yeah, it's you can spin in front. As who's that? Oh, that's the Red Bull of Scott coming out the pits.
Ozzy, yeah, really getting that exit speed up. He could have used overtake here to set up a move, maybe where Kami's not expecting it. If Kami goes wide.
Look, here's also gonna send. Oh no, not a place to do down the inside there. Very risky. But look at this, even with this battling, Bailiff is just a second ahead, 9/10 ahead. So Ozzy's, he just needs to pull off the move, and I really think Ozzy has the win right now because he can pull away with that 3. I know he has a.
Oh, Drone going for a dive on the mark.
Almost makes it work, but you're in first gear there, mate. Get those gears up, because not a place to be first gear, that is at all. Ozzy, is he finally gonna get a good exit? And the Cami gets a decent one. He's only 4/10 behind. Here we go. As Farrell's in the chat, he's having a great time. Listen to your own. Here goes. Is this Ozzy's time? No, he does not. He has no battery. Ozzy has a much more. Ozzy's gonna send one down the inside. Cami's gonna go for a switchback. A beautiful switchback at that. How about that? For a switchback, he almost cuts off Ozzy.
I don't know about that.
He almost cut off Ozzy, yeah, but Ozzy is not gonna get the traction he needs. But Cami has got no battery at all. Here comes Ozzy. Ozzy's gonna send one down the inside. These guys are not gonna stop battling it out. And Ozzy pulls it off this time. He pulls it off. Cami's gonna stay close behind. I doubt he's gonna go for a move here. But Ozzy up into P2, 1.5 seconds behind Bailiff. He's got the time and pace to do this now.
Ozzy is finally released from Cami. He has 1.6 seconds of clear air to close up to Bailiff. Will we gonna see some family orders?
Here we go. Melvin. I don't know why. Oh no, sorry, that's not Melvin. That's Scott and Craig going side by side, but those they're lapped, so we'll see. Yeah, look at Ozzy. Ozzy is already 6/10 clear, 8/10 clear. Look how close Ozzy is already. Yeah, look at Ozzy just gaining.
Gonna keep a close eye on that gap, but also what I was gonna point out, Crack Scheme set is sticking with the Intel. He just made a mistake, but
here goes
Matt Rowney.
Matt Rowney and Drone have been battling it out for the past few laps. Matt Rowney has a lot more ERS. Matt Rowney gonna send one down the outside. He is gonna try one, but Drone breaks later. Go for the switchback, not enough space. But he is gonna get better exit here than Drone. Oh, but he didn't get the grip to do so to get a better exit.
He does get the exit. That's but not battery.
not the best one because Drone has a bit of battery to defend. Not that much, but it is enough in these wet conditions. As in the Jesus, oh no, that's a Spider Up boxing. Oh, here we go. Shaden and 18.8 on the Inters.
I think it's time.
Look at those conditions though, it does not look Inters.
But go on ball with Greg. Go on ball with Greg. Yeah, look at the grip he has. He's maybe not making the tires work the best as he can, but the Inters are gaining so much time. It's time.
I mean, we'll see Shaden if he does keep going faster, because yeah, they are a new set, but wow, I mean, currently there is no team that are doing really good together because it is quite spread out here. Probably the best team right now is the Alpine of Greg and Bailiff, who are going to grab the most points tonight. 9 laps remaining.
Look at Aussie. 2.5 tenths behind Bailiff, behind his father. He doesn't have any battery, where Bailiff has 70%.
Oh, they're going to challenge to each other here. Father and son, here we go. We got a barrier exit. Who's that spinning? That's Indian Jesus. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Aussie, is he gonna try and send one down the inside? No. I'm sure these two are gonna think better of each other. But Jesus, look how close Aussie's getting there.
Yeah, he really has. He just needs to save up a bit of battery. Maybe even pit for the Inters undercut Bailiff here.
Indian Jesus went from absolutely crushing everyone to has spun and is close to getting. Yeah, he's gonna box. He's boxing.
Yeah,
right?
probably
He's
for
gonna
the
retire. He's either gonna go for Inters or he's gonna retire here. We'll see what happens. Just not the race he wanted.
P12 still a solid amount of points, a couple of points,
which
will help in the end of the championship.
Drone thought about sending one down the inside there. If Aussie needs to have an overtake, it needs to be now because he has 3 seconds to gain after he overtakes Bailiff, so he has some time to do here. As the man still to win this is Bailiff.
Drone is thinking about. So anyway, he almost lost it on the straight. There you can see
how wide
dangerous
Scott's going.
Scott you can just see how dangerous it is to put up the overtake in traction zone.
Here's Greg and Matt Rowney gonna go side by side. Greg's gonna try and take one around the outside. No, he's gonna get a very good exit though for the next corner. But look how much curb, way too much curb was on the grass there almost.
He even took the grass there, yeah.
Yeah, he did take the grass.
Help.
Ooh, Drone very close. Had to catch the car there. Watch out how you use that overtake to the corners.
Oh, see, another time penalty. 6 seconds now.
Ah, that's ruined it.
Help him.
That's ruined it because he has Craigo and Cammy behind him. That might have ruined Aussie's podium I was gonna say podium interview, podium there as Drone. A very nice move on Scott Gay down the inside in the corner. We don't see many overtaking. What a move by Drone. You have to give it to him there.
It's time for Inters. I don't know why the leaders are not pitting. Maybe they want to end the race on the full wets. But yeah, you can just see the Inters having more grip. Greg is staying close behind Matt Rowney, doing a good job on them Inters. As Matt Rowney goes a bit wide, will he have grass on the tires for the next one? Yeah, he keeps exiting.
I wasn't looking at this. Aussie, look how close Aussie is to Bailiff. Is he gonna pull a move? They're gonna go side by side. There's no team orders here. As here goes Bailiff, goes a bit wide, and Aussie's gonna pull off here to go. Oh, here they go, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, watch out with the traction.
Watch out with the traction. He's gonna tuck in the slipstream. Is he gonna make a move? But look how much overtake Bailiff has to play with. He's gonna try and go round the outside. No, he's gonna touch the grass. Watch out! And they make a bit of, just a little bit of contact.
Watch out! What's your front wing?
Don't wanna hit Daddy there.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to. Yeah.
Don't want Daddy there.
You definitely didn't want to. But all of this battling is having Cammy close back up. Yeah, they're really taking it to a different level here. Bailiff, ooh, is he gonna go for it around the outside? Aussie.
No, not a place
to do it. To do so.
Not a place
to battle.
This battling. Look at Cammy. Cammy's right with them again. Not the battling you want to see.
No,
he's spun it.
No.
Oh no,
What
Aussie.
has he just done? No, he wanted too much.
He wanted too much. Jesus goes fastest on the Inters. It is looking like Inter where they are going faster. My oh my.
Let's see if Bailiff's gonna box with. Oh my lord. Aussie going for a spin. Yeah, Bailiff stays out. what is Cammy gonna do? He stays out.
Oh,
as
you know,
well.
flags is Aussie spun again. Oh no, that's Shaden now. Shaden spun. As a virtual
It's not
safety
going
car
well.
comes out.
This should be the lap to box maybe, because with the virtual safety car you're gonna lose less time boxing to the inters. Yeah, will you gain back the
I'm
time
sure
you
these
lose with the
guys.
pit stop?
Yeah, but I'm sure these guys think they're gonna. Yeah, Aussie boxes for inters. I'm sure these guys though are gonna keep it obviously to the end. Do a nose. They are gonna try do a no stop. So yeah, I mean, it's been. I mean, Aussie comes out P8, but he is far behind the next the next train. So yeah.
Yeah, there's not gonna be a safety car anymore, probably.
This little voice cracked in.
Yeah, that shit happens.
Hey, yo,
Oh,
stop
but Bailey
swearing,
and
bruh.
Sorry, but
You
yeah,
cannot
Bailey,
swear on the corn racing.
I'm sorry. But
How
yeah,
dare you.
Bailiff and Cammy, will we see a battle between them for the win? Both of them have no penalties. Or even Craigo, as we go back to green flag racing. 4 more laps to go. Yeah, Bailiff from after the first safety car is controlling the race, is controlling the pace. Already has a 2.2 second lead, 2.4 second lead actually to Cammy. Yeah, is he gonna bring it home? Who do you think is gonna win this race, man?
My money's on Bailiff. I'm saying he's not gonna bottle this. He's gonna bring it home a nice result after a very sad USA Grand Prix last week, where he just kept spinning and spinning and spinning like Harvey was doing in the beginning of this race. Was not his race at all. But he's 2.5 seconds clear of Cammy, clearly the faster one at the moment. But those tires looking treacherous.
Yeah, the tires 32 laps in this. A lot to stretch, and we should give props to the drivers here for making them this far. Still keeping up good pace as Bailiff is matching his first sector here. It's looking like Bailiff is gonna run away with this. 3 seconds gap almost to Wikami. Maybe Craigo can do something about it.
Drone is in a great position. I mean, he's on the full wets on the inters, but they're only 13 laps old compared to the people in front of him, all 32 laps, but they are still gaining on him. So I don't think this is just Drone's conditions. I don't think just Drone just doesn't like these conditions here. We have some people in the chat here saying Nathan said Aussie was to win the race. That's not gonna happen anytime soon. Then said Cammy. Melvin here from Jacobs. We have yellow flags. Oh no, who spun? Oh, that's Pio. But he's been. Oh, here comes Matt Rowney on Ice Scotgate. A battle for P5 here. They're gonna go side by side into turn 1. Matt Rowney's gonna back out of it, and he's gonna go for it in the next corner. You think? Let's see.
Gonna try and set up a switchback move. Will Scott get the exit he wanted?
Oh, Matt Rowney got a very good exit. Maroney got a very good exit. He has 74%. They are both on the same ERS, but Maroney has the slipstream. He's gonna try go set one down the inside. No, they're gonna keep it. They're gonna keep it nice and clean here. No moves.
Matt Rowney, very interestingly, every time he's gonna set a move up, he turns up the overtake. So I'm not exactly sure what he's trying to do, but yeah, he could have been side by side with Scott here a couple of times, but he thinks better of it. Maybe he has different plans. Yeah, he can stay very close behind Scott, so will we see him move in the next couple of laps?
Yeah, it is possible here as Indian Jesus closing on Shaden here. I'm going to check the penalties in a second. A lot of people on 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 9, 6. Yeah, everyone's on 6 almost here, except for Shaden, who's on 9. So that will bump Indian Jesus automatically up to P11. And Greg's Game Center is going to go up quite a few positions here. He might, if he closes in hard enough, he will overtake Matt Rowney and Ice Cog. He just needs to close up a bit on more or no, he will overtake them both easily. Craigo might lose his podium if Drone can just close in a bit more. He should be able to. His tires are so much younger. Yeah,
Drone is doing a good job there. With the 5-second penalty for Craigo, I don't know if it's removable or not. I don't know where it happened, where he got it. Maybe
Oh,
speeding into the pits, maybe contact
Scott Gay gets
as
overtaken. That's Matt Rowney up into P5. That's P5 for Matt Rowney, but if Greg might have to say something about that after the penalties. Gap is 2.1 seconds. Cammy just cannot close in. He cannot close in. And Drone, the gap. Oh, Drone is not having the. Oh, with the podium, but no, Craig does about 5 seconds, not a 3 seconds. So, podium is in sight for Drone at the moment.
just can't make a mistake now. Needs to keep within a second of Prego. So he's gonna get. Yeah, he
absolutely can't. That's not
well
just for him, that's for all drivers. That's for all drivers. You cannot make a mistake now. And there you go, commentator's curse. Commentator's curse finest at lap 35 or 36. He's gotten a penalty, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are starting the final lap of the race. Bailiff leads by 2.2 seconds to Cammy and Craigo. Drone was in a great position. Had the podium in his hands, but last corner, last lap, or penultimate lap, got a penalty. So unfortunately, there Greg is going to jump quite a few places here. So we have.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of battling going on. Indian G's though. Indian G's and Shaden battling it out. As Shaden goes for spin, does he hit the what? He does lose. He does lose his front wing.
Oh, he lost his front wing.
It's going from bad to worse for Shaden. He was doing very well in the beginning to gain a lot of positions at the start. Sticking it into the top 6, I think he even was, or top 4. I have no idea, but yeah. Let's go on board with Bailiff now for the last couple of corners. What a drive from him. He just did very well controlling the pace after the safety car.
Yeah, just on board with Bailiff here. He's gonna come around the final corner. Bailiff, one corner left. May I beg? Don't even use your overtake at this point.
Oh, he does. He doesn't listen to you, Mark, does he?
He doesn't listen to you, but Bailiff, he's gonna cross here. Oh, I know, I saw that as well. Yeah. Bailiff is gonna come home after a horrible race last lap. He's gonna come home to win the Brazilian Grand Prix. And ladies and gentlemen, I can play it now because that wasn't the Glock going slowly. It was Bailiff going fast. Cammy gets P2, Craig gets P3. Scott's going slowly as he gets P15. Dead last. He's horrible at the game. As then we have Drone in P4, Matt Rowney P5, Greg jumps up to P6, Scott Gay P7, Aussie P8, Reverend Melvin P9. Spider Up looks like he's gonna come home P10, and Indian Jesus, unfortunate man, who was absolutely just blitzing. I think he's gonna get the fastest lap here on the final lap. It will count, but yeah, I mean, he was flying. He had so much pace, and he does get the fastest lap. He had so much pace, so much potential, and after an unfortunate spin, just lost his momentum.
Yeah, Indian Jesus. He did very well in the beginning, also getting pole. He was good in the dry condition, he was good in the wet conditions, but
you want to add the podium?
I'll invite the podium. So you can take us through the grid one more time.
Yeah, I'll take you to the grid there, as we have finished the race here. Indian Jesus did get a final fastest lap with a 17.6, very, very rapid. If he was just close up to the pack, what could have happened? What could have happened? We did have 4 people who I'll confirm. We had 4 people who did not stop. So great out to them. The predicted strategy was a one stop or 2 stop. So great to them for preserving their tires enough that they can make a no stop. Bailiff, after an absolutely stunningly bad last race in the USA, redemption day for Bailiff as he gets P1. Wins it, and followed by Cammy, who had a great recovery. Cammy into P2, Craigo P3 after qualifying P7, Drone after qualifying P11 gets P4, almost at the podium. They just didn't need to get a penalty. Matt Rowney P5, Greg's P6 after no penalties, great from him. Scott P7, Aussie P8, Reverend Melvin P9, and Rob to round out your top 10.
So yeah, I'm trying to get the podium guys in. I think yeah, everyone has an invite now. Let's see if we can get some people for the interview. I just got the message on my players. They cannot add some players because of their setting. So maybe there's a guy who doesn't want to be interviewed. Of course, we respect that. yeah, let's see who we're gonna get into our commentators booth.
Yeah, so we should have Cammy, Bailiff, and I believe Craigo got P3.
Yeah, Craig got P3.
So yeah,
Just
we'll see.
checking that I'm on share, guys.
Yeah, so we'll see if they can get in. So until they get in, we have 2 people in already. That's your P1 and P2. We'll start with the man who got P2, Mr. Wee Cammy. How was the race?
It's no actually Cammy the night, it's a Dominic. I've been standing in for it.
Mr.
Yeah,
Cameron Peter Craig Hill, talk please. Talk
yeah,
properly.
It was decent. Just kept it clean. Happy days. No stop OP.
No stop.
Didn't run out of talent. Didn't run out of talent like some other people who spun. And yeah.
Are you calling out Aussie? Oh, I wouldn't call out Aussie.
His
man.
father here at the party. He's not gonna like that.
No. Well, you know, in the end of the day, if you can't keep it on track, then.
Yeah, after fixing. So, how'd you feel the difference made after you fixing the controller issue?
Yeah, mate. I can actually hit top speed now. And here we are, P2. Happy days.
Yeah, I mean, great result. I mean, great race. No stop. I'm sure it was hard to pull off. What was the wear looking like
God.
on those tires?
Like 65%-ish.
That's actually not.
And I
That's
know Bailiff was about 10% more than me because I was looking after my tyres. He was
65% is actually not that bad. It's not even puncture territory. So, fair enough. I guess the predicted strategy was a one-stop. But I guess I just no wear on those tires at all. Congrats. Yeah, congrats on the podium. Great result you had. I mean, some great pace in the beginning. You were flying up. Yeah, so well done. Now we move to the man who came with a plan. He came with a plan and didn't stop that plan. The man who almost put it on pole, P2, but won the race, Mr. Bailiff. I mean, mate, great race. Well done. Just the summary of your race there.
Yeah, well, I was hoping to be top 3, top 4 for qualifying. But knowing that it was a wet race, I had to slightly adjust the setup because I couldn't run the full dry setup. But yeah, I thought there's going to be safety cars. I'm just going to not stop and I'm just going to try and save the tyres. But Cammy's right. I did have like 72% tyre wear, I think, towards the end. So they were spinning. I was having to shut the throttle onto the straight, but I just held my gap, so I just kept it.
Do you think the safety car saved you from boxing?
Definitely, especially the second one because of tyre wear. I was tempted to pit when Indies and Aussie pitted. I was tempted to go in, but I just thought I'll hold off. I'll see what can happen. Me and Cammy have been can't like say we didn't, but we did a fair bit of practice for this round because we knew we had to pull it out the bag, especially with Battle Fury having another. Just putting that out there, another ban.
I mean, you and Indian Jesus were true favorites, and you held up to your name. So, any comments on the first safety car?
I can't actually remember what happened. It's just gone blank out my mind. I can't remember who spun or what actually happened.
It's a safety car, I think, where the safety car just started in the middle of the race or in the middle of the track. Like there was no field punch up. It was very weird for us in the commentators booth.
I think that happened because Indian got past it as it was coming out. So I thought, hold on a minute, I'm gonna have to sit here now. But it said past the safety car, so I thought, right, just go. But I still had a delta, so I couldn't push on to catch him back up. So
it was weird how early it came in.
Yeah, so I was like, it's just not right. And then did he spin coming out the pits or something? I don't know what actually happened to him.
What to Jesus?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think he lost it on turn exit of turn 1, and he got wing damage from that.
He went side by side with someone, and I believe he then just spun it off traction. Unfortunate for him, as he was absolutely rocket monster today, both qualifying and the race.
Yeah, his fastest lap showed it, like, and that was the worry today, like. But I want to just say congratulations to Cammy as well. Great clean driving, right behind me, like. So.
Oh, I wasn't gonna try overtake you, buddy. Honestly, you know, we don't do crashing. Me and Bailiff, we don't do that.
I have
we
something
race
here
clean,
to add for you, Bailiff. A question I was gonna ask to either you or Cammy. I'll ask it to you. Did you think it has been time for the Inters in that race? Did you think about pitting?
Yep.
Well, we kind of had Greg in a party with us, so my teammate who finished P6 from P18, I think, so up to Greg. He decided to go in on the Inters, and he was informing us what was going on. So he kind of said, yeah, they feel good, but he said if you're not going to be able to like gain at least 1-2 seconds, he said just stay on the wet. Go from there. So it was a bit of a teamwork as well. This victory as well.
Nice to hear, yeah. By the way, congratulations on the race win, Bailiff, and congratulations on P2 becoming. Nice try from you guys. Mark, do you have anything to add to Bailiff?
I don't think I have anything to add. Last thing probably I'd say is, as I forgot to go in the showroom here. Oops, I've been logged the whole time. No problem. Last thing I probably have to add is you had a little bit of scrapping with Ozzy, as you guys are famous to know for the father-son combo. You scrapped at him a little bit. Was there any was there any family orders, or was it a full free-for-all?
No, it's a free-for-all. Racing's racing. If he's quicker than me, he can get past me, he can go. But unfortunately, I know he's quite throttle happy, and it was showing in my rearview mirror, so I was waiting for it to happen, and it happened. So,
Bailiff, the cutback I pulled on him, absolute scenes, mate.
Send it into your overtake of the week, or we would like to see some great great entries.
Yeah, we were on board with it, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think we might have saw it actually. Yeah, it could have been. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is all. Thank you all for joining. We had a great race. I mean, great qualifying. I know you only saw the last, I think, 7 minutes of it because I can't do an update. But yeah, thank you all for joining. I'm gonna play the clip of Glock going slowly one last time before we end the stream. Thank you all. Tune in to this Thursday as we have round 6 of tier 1 and tier 2. Will I bottle it again? Probably. We'll see and find out. Soon to get kicked from Relentless. Tune into next week where I once again unfortunately have to be forced to commentate this stupid yeah, but thank you all for joining, and I'll see you guys next week.
With just meters remaining. Is that Glock? Is that Glock going slowly? It is! That's Glock! Oh my goodness me!